Well, hello everyone. We are having quite the technical snafu tonight, where everything that can possibly go wrong has so far gone wrong. The old Murphy's Law, if you will. Let's see, just
blame Malvhor.
Get some audio going here. Okay.
I don't like Matt's face currently.
I'm doing stuff, and I'm like, is this gonna break stream? And it's not, so I'm good.
It's just like, I am in trouble soon.
It's a do it live face. Fuck it, we'll do it live.
I mean, there are only some things you can try to do live.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's why I have dress rehearsals and everything, but, you know. Anyway.
And you still don't know what the fuck's going on. Anyway, that's fine.
Anything goes.
Maybe if you paid attention during the rehearsal.
Tried.
Not hard enough. Anyway.
Oh my.
Thank you all for joining us tonight. We are going to continue our wonderful Lord of the Rings campaign. And let's get some D20s rolled in here. Kevin, roll with disadvantage.
Okay, yes, sir.
Oh boy.
Fuck.
Fig!
Hi.
Please, will you give me a recap from last week?
Is it bad I don't remember too much?
Oh lord.
Do you want the inspiration?
I do. Okay, so we managed to make it back to Osgiliath as part of the return journey. We survived going through Shelob's lair once again, and down the stairs. That is where Malvhor and Fig did the whole buddy system of not losing each other while climbing down the stairs. And they did see Shelob again, but she was asleep this time, so that wasn't horrifying at all. But we managed to survive all of that. Yay! And so we arrived at Osgiliath, super beaten down and tired. So we did manage to do a long rest there first, because that's when we kind of initiated the fellowship phase. And so, as that was taken care of, we all then went to speak with Turgon and Baldor to see if they had any insight on potentially decoding the message we gave them or not. And that message was from a messenger of the Cat's Eye, the cat that Fig chased so willy-nilly throughout Osgiliath. And that's when we had a message that kind of talked about things happening in the Morgul Vale, and another group of people as like Gondorian agents or something. I'm trying to glance through these notes real quick. Heading toward Umbar. And that especially confused Turgon and Baldor, because they have no idea who that could be or if anyone was sent that way. But Turgon also mentioned it's above his pay grade, so whatever. I think that was pretty much it. After that, we all kind of split to do the fellowship phase, other than doing a fun narrative spa day and whatnot for funsies. Malvhor and Cirion stayed in Osgiliath and for their part of the fellowship phase, while Fig continued on and traveled to Pelargir. Malvhor first went to speak with Mana Ame to see if she might travel to Pelargir also, to help Maerwyn with her healing hands and everything, to see if she could just kind of be extra assistance to that whole situation. Mana Ame, pretty much in the most polite way, said, no thanks. She's too busy here to an extent. And said maybe or whatnot, like maybe someone else in her stead can go or something like that. Then Malvhor healed corruption, since there was a good chunk of that being shared. across the Fellowship while, being in Mordor. No big deal. So Malvhor did that, and then Cirion also healed corruption as via oh no, Malvhor did it via painting. So he got a new skill. Cirion did it via a therapy session with Mana Ame, which was pretty fun. Lots of ASMR. And then when Fig made it to Pelargir, she went to check on Goldwyn, Maerwyn, and Lara really quick to make sure that what's his name, Mordhu, kind of so far has kept to his word, if Maerwyn was actually getting better or not, like he would say, and she is so far feeling better. So we'll see how that goes. Otherwise, Fig updated Goldwyn on what's happened. Goldwyn is very overwhelmed, just like the rest of us, and she hasn't done the journeying, so this is fun. And but I don't blame her; it's her child. And after that, Fig went to do her part of the Fellowship phase at the Hall of Lore, I think is what it's called. Well, Hall of Lore, to do research on the armband that Locke forever and a half ago gave her, because it was starting to tug at her arm and everything, and she's basically going, well, what the fuck is going on here? So she met with a scholar that she and Cirion had met before, named Aram, and he was able to provide insight on that, where it seems to be enchanted, and it seems that there is a partner to it that may also be enchanted, and the partners are basically tugging to try to find each other. So we'll see if Fig goes on that part of the journey or not. We'll see. Otherwise, Fig also decided to ask if Aram might know anything about killing vampires, to which he was not as knowledgeable about, but was very interested in learning stories about them. So Fig promised to go back and tell him about vampire killing stories once that part is done. Other than that, the only other piece of information that she got from Aram was that there seems to be a sort of elvish poem that might talk a little more about vampires or something, or that sounded cool or whatnot, and she doesn't remember. Poetry's not her thing. Even if she was with the elves and whatnot. But that was pretty much it. And so yeah, we're currently split right now, but the idea is to meet up in Pelargir to continue the journey that way. And I don't know if Fig knows this, but I do remember there's been talk of it. Oh, no, wait. Yeah, there's also been talk of bringing Maerwyn with us to Greenwood this time, too. So I think that's everything now. I'm going to stop rambling.
All right, you can take your inspiration. Thank you for that lovely recap.
Yay!
Since Cirion gave the recap last week, we'll go on down to Malvhor for this week's trivia question. Depending on who you are, this could be a hard mode question.
Uh-oh.
That's to the general audience. And I'm going to be nice with it.
Oh, thank you.
Fig went to the Hall of Lore and researched with Aram her particular armband and got a decent amount of information regarding it. One of which is that the armband itself has a partner, and both were made in the likeness of one of the trees from Eleanor. If you can give me the name of one of those trees.
I don't have the names of the trees memorized.
Phone me!
Can I tell you a fun fact about the trees?
Nothing stopping you from telling me the fact.
Ungoliant killed them at the behest of Morgoth.
Ungoliant devoured the light of the trees.
Ooh, hopefully that's
and then
not
tried to
spoiler
devour
later.
Morgoth, and Morgoth barely survived thanks to his army of Balrogs.
An army of
Anyway,
golems? Fuck that.
I don't
there's
know.
an army of
I know this isn't the answer, but I'm just gonna throw this out there because I know what this name is from, and it's not Lord of the Rings, but I'm just gonna guess Levant.
That would be incorrect.
How hilarious would that be if that was right?
Well, I guess since this is so hard, we'll go to the next one. Kevin, do you have an answer?
The trees? No, I don't.
All right. Lindsay, it's probably in your notes, but I will just inform everybody. The armband, the one that Fig is carrying, and the one that is allegedly out there in the world, were made in the likeness of Larlin and Telperion, the gold and silver trees.
Yeah, I don't know how to spell that. It's not going in my notes.
Sword name.
So there's.
Well, it's the name of my armband, Kev. You can't have it.
What if I wanted for outside of session?
Based
Don't
on
think of that? No, you're
based
thinking
on
yourself.
principle, I'm not gonna add those names to my notes.
Okay.
My notes are very long from last session, and that's the one thing I don't have in them.
Oh, I forgot to mention something during the recap. Oh well.
Trivia questions are meant to be obscure and not irrelevant, but a little bit of, things that you might have not taken notes on. So, well, there we go. So, you all participated in a fellowship phase undertaking in order to recoup before pressing on to your next leg of your adventure, which would be to the Greenwood. Malvhor and Cirion resided in Osgiliath at the Houses of Healing to clear their minds from the oppressive shadow that seemed to be looming over them since your last journey. Fig went south to Pelargir, where you all agreed you would meet up before departing for the next bit of your journey. So, before we get moving on, before Cirion and Malvhor depart from Osgiliath, is there anything you guys wish to accomplish in that city before heading out?
Nope.
We told Turgon where we're going, right?
Maybe not. No, we told him we were gonna go kill a vampire, generally
Yeah.
speaking, but I don't know if we told him specifically where.
Yeah.
Also, he doesn't need to know. What's he gonna do? Come look for us if we die? No.
I was gonna say we at least told them that we were still occupied with other things before furthering in some sort of investigation on Cat's Eye or whatever. Potentially.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm gonna turn this soundscape down a little bit. That woman's laugh was really getting to me. Yeah, we'll leave it at that. Okay. Fig, there anything you wanted to do before your companions arrived? For one reason or another that you wanted to do without their involvement?
Sound choice.
I am tempted, I think, to try something, but let me double check something really quick here. I'll go to the parlor.
That's the place with the
Okay.
cats.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to the parlor and I'm gonna see if anyone is there.
Fuck up.
Okay. Now I'm gonna really turn this down because you're transitioning to an interior locale. You head over towards the parlor that you're very familiar with, and in fact, they're probably actually expecting you to some extent as you've paid in advance for your stay there. But you arrive into the familiar facade of the building with a cast iron sign that sits above it that looks to be like a teacup with a cat sitting on top. You come to the door and you walk inside, and you do see about 4 to 6 cats in the immediate foyer. That
I pet them all.
One by one, you just walk over. Good kitty, yes, oh, the best kitty. You Fig, you have viewer inspiration from Dap.
Oh, thank you. As you're petting the cats, you hear a door sort of shut down the hallway, and you hear the footsteps coming down towards you, and you see the familiar face of Dorsey. Oh, goody.
Oh, Fig, hello. You've been away for some time.
Yes. Lots of traveling.
Oh, I bet. Anything good? Anything to report from beyond these white walls?
How
Can I
will
get you some
Fig
tea?
handle this?
I'm excited to watch this, dude.
I have no idea what I'm doing. Sure. Tea, please.
Excellent. Hold that thought. I'll be right back with your tea.
Oh. While he's out, are there any signs of anyone else staying? Like, are there any other doors opening and closing, any other footsteps or voices around, or are there indications of like other people staying at the inn, like little like key-in cards or something?
Key cards?
I don't know, I made that up.
What keys are missing from the rack behind the counter?
Yeah, that's what
Keys
exactly.
are missing.
Not like
The security eyes just looking at you. The security volunteers.
Not like a punch in for work or something, you know what I mean.
Dorsey, I can't help but notice that there's some keys missing. Oh, you would be correct, because none of the doors here lock.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
Just walk room to room, see who's there.
Yeah.
Really?
Go ahead and give me a perception check or an investigation check. Your choice. Okay.
I got a 20.
Natural 20 for a total of 20.
Yeah.
Okay. You look around and you sort of take the couple of minutes free to yourself to sort of meander about while Dorsey is brewing tea. And initially, you don't see any signs of any other patrons staying here. The doors all sort of open up on their own. There's nothing propped open or anything like that. You don't see on the guest book at the main front desk anybody sort of signed in new using the fine feathered quill that sits there adorned in a inkwell. And you sit down at one of the tables and a cat hops up and you just sort of take a breath. And you swear you hear some form of movement or footfalls coming from below.
Okay. I want to stare at the cat. Does it give me bad vibes like the other one did?
Does it give you bad vibes? Go ahead and give me an insight check.
Stare at this cat's soul like it stares at mine. Damn it! It's blipping! Oh, I can't do that. I'm just gonna be like, hey, good kitty. Oh, if he is still not back, I want to check out the painting.
Sure, you can walk up to it.
I want to, like, try to peek behind it or, like, look at it closely and see if anything is amiss.
Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Oh, all of these checks that I'm not... Okay. Oh, wait, I'm gonna use, YOLO. I'll use inspiration. Why not?
Which
Do I want to use the main or do I want... I'll use viewer inspiration.
Okay.
What is that? D4?
D4.
Hey! It's at least above a 10 now, I
Or,
guess.
12, sorry. 12. You look the painting over in the frame, you give it a quick sort of glance behind, solid wall behind. The painting itself is still a older looking human woman, hair pulled back tightly, a faint looking tiara sort of around her head, and adorned in sort of like some sort of lavish black gown or dress. And sitting on her lap is a black cat. You'll recall, you're not, from the last time you guys investigated the painting, there's nothing new or strange about it. The bit of information that you have before is that this is a portrait of Queen Baruthiel of Gondor.
Okay.
A rather obscure individual.
Okay. Are all 10 cats present?
Yes. As they're just sort of skulking about various areas.
And I still hear footsteps below?
At this point, you don't, as you've moved around a bit. But you do hear Dorsey re-enter with the little platter with a tea kettle on it and 2 teacups. Ah, very well. Here we have a nice herbal tea for you. If you'd come and drink it at your leisure, I will join you as he pours 2 cups and places it on the table.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. So, what's new? What has taken you away for so long from this fair city?
We had a family emergency.
Oh, that's a shame.
For
I hope
one of
everything's
us.
all right.
It's complicated.
Which family
Well-
isn't complicated?
That's true. I wanted to check and make sure that we still had rooms paid for here, and that we weren't overdue or anything.
Give me a deception check.
What if I'm being honest?
Are you? You tell me.
I did-
Is that legitimately why she's there?
I mean, it's half, but I was actually curious.
Fine. Everyone thinks they can get away with half truths so they can bypass checks.
No, I have multiple purposes here. That was one of them.
Fine.
I can still roll a deception if you want.
No, you don't wanna, so we're not gonna do it.
Oh. Okay.
I haven't looked at the books recently, but I believe the 4 of you are still paid in full for at least a few more weeks.
Oh. Okay. I lost track of days, so I wasn't sure.
Ah. Sometimes every day is the same around here, and nothing new, nothing exciting. No one graces their presence here.
Oh, so nothing new has happened on your end.
No, it's been quite dull around here, actually. No new visitors, nothing going on.
At least you have the cats then.
Oh, I always have them. They like to keep me company. I like to think during the day that they fan out through the city and return with all the good gossip, and we can all share a cup of tea and talk about it.
The cats gossip with you.
No, that would be ridiculous.
Oh. Sometimes I feel like they can understand what you're saying and almost in a sense, you can understand them too.
I'm sure there's some semblance of truth once you've formed a strong enough bond with a creature or an animal. There is a semblance of understanding one another. And this litter here has been here for quite some time, so he scratches one that comes up by his leg. We get along just fine here.
What if those are Bruthiel's original cats? They'd be really old. Actually, I don't know, like, what time we are right now, so I can't say that.
You're in the year, around the year 2000 of the Third Age. Don't you go metagaming on me.
Tuesday.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Should I be expecting the rest of your company?
I don't know if they'll be stopping by. We are on a tight schedule.
Oh, you're so busy. Everywhere to go. Where are you off to this time?
North.
North? It's quite a big area, the north. Anywhere in particular?
I am stopping by my home in Greenwood.
Oh, more family issues, I see.
Something like that, yes.
Well, if you need anything of me while you're here, just let me know. I do like to be up to date on the goings-ons of everything outside this city. Otherwise, things get a little dull around here. A few weeks ago, there was word of some handsome ranger waltzing about here, but I can't seem to find him.
Oh, gosh. He's so hot.
It's a shame, really.
Oh, I know who you're talking
Lord.
about.
You do?
Yeah.
Sorry.
I love how this became an relative joke.
Yes, we are acquainted with him.
Tell me more.
I'm just gonna pick up a cat, start petting him. I'm gonna do any of the cats look like they have any indication that they've been wearing anything like a harness recently for like messages and stuff?
Me an investigation check.
I should stop. Like, I am this close to just doing something very bluntly, but I don't even know if I should anymore.
Well, I'm sitting here with a +9 investigation, like,
I know.
They are very nicely brushed cats.
That's nice. Okay.
At least they're groomed.
I think talking about him is in need of more time than what I have right now.
Oh, very well. Well, next time you come through here, I expect some good stories. You can't imagine when no one comes in here, I have no one to talk to.
I understand. Till next time.
Yes, by the way, you were recently up near Osgiliath, weren't you? Is that where you said you were going last?
ooh, now he's probing you for information.
I came through Osgiliath to come back here.
How are things there? I haven't heard news. I heard at one point a few weeks back there's something about martial law. Is that still going on?
No. I do not think so, from the looks of it.
Do you have any idea how that was resolved?
I am not good with keeping up on the whole army and government type dealings. I grew up in the forest.
Deception check.
Okay. I was like, if you don't tell me to do it that time. I'll use inspiration.
Oh, that's a -1. Hey, you rolled
Burn
a
'em if you got
15.
'em.
Oh, are we still +1?
No.
No.
No, never mind.
You have a native
fellowship
one.
phase.
So
Yeah,
I said
oh,
you
yeah,
rolled a
yeah.
15.
Sorry, I was thinking of the journey event still. Sorry.
Shame. Very much like to know how that was all resolved. It might have impact here in Pelargir.
How so?
Trade routes in for a long time if there was on martial law and there's no fishing routes coming down from up there or any wandering merchants. Economy here seems to go south just a little bit, and it's a reduction in travelers. If you are avoiding Osgiliath. But in the same vein, I'm surprised. No, they probably weren't allowed to leave. So anybody on the outside was already on the outside when the order came. So. But if it's been resolved and things are on better terms, we might see some more traffic come through here. And with traffic comes interesting individuals. But that's all. I won't keep you anymore.
Very well. Thank you for the tea.
You're welcome. Do stop by again. Have a safe journey.
Will do. I will stand up, pet a few more cats, head out.
Okay.
As I head out, and have the door closed behind me, I want to go out like 1 or 2 blocks and then loop around toward the back of the building and kind of do like a little perimeter to see if there's like any other like basement back entrance into the building.
Okay.
Like a cellar door or something.
Just give me a perception check as you're
Is it daytime?
around. It's daytime.
Damn it. Okay,
You
I'm
wanted
done.
to come here at night.
No. That probably would have been a better idea, but oh well.
15. There is sort of one of those street or exterior cellar doors at like street level in like the back alley.
Does there seem to be fresh tracks nearby it?
Give me a survival check.
I'm going up!
Gotta pump those numbers up.
Yeah.
17 with a stone road, which basically cobblestone road and decent weather
right.
here. It's actually pretty hard to tell if there's any fresh tracks through here.
Okay. I'm done.
Let's go in. I mean, you come this far,
done.
just go in.
Oh wait, yeah. I want to see, is it locked?
Are you walking up to it?
Is anyone around?
I mean, with the 15 perception check, you don't see anybody.
Nope. I'll leave it be. I'll go back to Goldwyn and wait.
Do it. Go down there. Do it.
I was this close to just straight up cornering him and being like, messenger cats, go. I was this close.
Fig would get a fucking cat army.
I was this close of just being like, cut to the chase, tell me everything.
All right.
But
Okay. So you head back to Goldwyn's, and for the sake of brevity, we'll skip ahead to when your companions arrive on their horses, maybe a day or two later. Say that was pretty much done on the tail end of your undertaking. But you all reconvene at Goldwyn's cottage outside of the walls of Pelargir.
Oh. Getting in trouble, Fig?
almost.
Almost. Oh, what? Not important.
Dorsey is suspicious, but we knew that already.
Yes, would like to investigate him more, but not exactly at top of our priorities. Unless we
No.
have time to make it so.
Not when the Maerwyn is still in danger.
Yep.
But
So, do we accomplish what we set out to do?
Oh yeah, we're gonna kill the vampire. So here's, and we've discussed this a little bit, but I'll reiterate. Here's what I'm thinking. We already have to go up to the Greenwood to kill the vampire.
Yes.
We might as well bring Maerwyn with us and find Northriel. And leave Maerwyn in the care of Northriel, so that when we kill the vampire and have Mordhu lift his curse, then hopefully Northriel can immediately heal or treat whatever is ailing Maerwyn.
So, you know Northriel.
Mana Ame told me about them.
She knows Northriel.
She does. Mana Ame also asked us to stop by Amon Lunk to pick up some supplies for her from Lakion. So, now, if we're all on board with that, which are we?
I am always on board to see my mother again.
Wait. Is Northriel your mother?
Well, my mother figure, I suppose.
Oh.
It's complicated.
So, do you know where she is?
Elvin's King Hall.
Ah. Mana Ame couldn't give me a straight answer.
She is a healer, but she also has taught as a scholar in the past. That's how I learned some things like better speaking and reading and writing when they all found me.
Ah, well. It'll be interesting to meet your mother figure, Fig. Although, I think the resemblance will surprise me.
Yes, she and I look nothing alike. And that's the same with Audathor.
Audathor? How do you spell that?
Hey? I'm gonna type it.
And is that your father? Your father figure?
Yes, he is the one who found me in the forest when I was alone.
Oh. Just adding some quick notes to my book. Don't mind me.
You guys see Fig a little all excited now, like the moment you guys mentioned Northriel, she's like, "Ooh, Mom, I can go home and see her."
Okay. Well, what about you, kid? What do you think?
Think of what? Getting Maerwyn there?
Taking Maerwyn up to the Greenwood.
I think is what we should have done in the first place, but nobody really asked me to begin with. So, that is where we're going, friends.
No, Cirion, that's where you're wrong. I did ask you, and we did come into an agreement, and then I immediately broke that agreement and chose to do something else and convinced you all
Speaking
to follow
of
me.
agreement, motherfucker, you still owe me a tavern worth of ale for going back there and back to fucking Kirith Ungol.
Well, as
That
soon as
is
I come
neither
into
here nor there now.
as soon as I come into some money, I'll hold up that bargain. But as long as I'm poor, there's nothing I can do about that, kid.
Better rob somebody on the way.
I am no thief. What do you take
Ale
me
is
You're a thief of fucking joy, apparently.
the tavern can wait, but I do agree stopping by Amon Lunk might be a good idea, especially if we're taking Maerwyn with us.
Honestly, I think Amon Lunk would be best for a return journey, because it's not critical for anything we're doing up there. What we need from there, we're bringing to Osgiliath, so...
It depends on the route you want to take.
Yeah, it does. I think if we...
Just remember, you two, we do have eyes on us.
Yeah,
think
I
it
know.
might be-
We're gonna kill the vampire. I'm looking out at the sky.
Just an FYI.
No, that wasn't directed at you, kid. That was directed to the environment.
Breaking the fourth wall.
If we
Anyway.
are taking Maerwyn with us, I think having a respite at Amon Lonk on the way might be better. Plus to follow the roads as best as possible.
Are there roads through the forest?
Only up to... Wait, hold on.
I was thinking the forest would be difficult for us to traverse with our horses, so I was actually thinking if we skirt the outside of the forest till we get close to the Elven King's Hall, and only be in the forest for as long as we absolutely need to. That's neither here nor there. In the moment. We'll burn that bridge when we get to it, but first, we have to talk to Goldwyn.
Yes, I told her you would see her when you got here.
Oh, I appreciate you passing that message along. Well, I think we've been standing out in Goldwyn's yard long enough, and I walk up to the door.
Laura's probably peeking through the window going, what the fuck are they doing over there?
You just hear through the window. Are you just gonna skulk about from outside there, or are you gonna come in? Fucking weirdos.
I walk up and I politely knock on the door.
You knock on the door as like Laura's leaning out from the window.
And I do it maintaining eye contact with Laura. I'm just like, knock, knock.
She watches the knock and then leans in slowly, looking in the direction of the door. Leans back out, keeping eye contact. No one's home.
I'm just going to. Is the door unlocked? Because I'm just gonna open and walk in then.
I was gonna keep the bit going, but yeah, if you do that, you do that. Well, it looks like nobody's home. Okay. And I'll just follow Fig right in.
Swear the manners on this neighborhood.
Hey, I'm knocking was polite.
What?
Don't worry about it.
So, how's Maerwyn doing?
You can see for yourself. Take a look out in the back, in the pasture.
I'll go take a peek.
Lady Maerwyn and her are out there. You look out into the pasture, and the about nearby 3 horses. You see Maerwyn walking around, holding her mother's hand.
Well, it's not over yet, Laura.
What do you mean? She seems to be doing fine.
Unfortunately, it's good she's doing fine, but ultimately it's a, there's a animal, it happens to animals sometimes where they get more energetic, more healthy before they even get worse. I know that doesn't sound good the way I say it, but because it isn't good, right? This is a terrible fucking situation we find ourselves in. But we're fixing it. It's just the process to fix it is longer than we had hoped.
She looks past you. She looks past you over to Cirion and Fig. You always let him do the talking.
I'm gonna like pull up and be like, see how well that goes for us.
We're still alive.
I'm just gonna cross my arms and go, we're learning from it.
Well, I said,
steep learning curve.
but I mean, the long and the short of it.
The ale is pouring. He can talk all he wants.
The long and the short of it, Laura, is I think the best case scenario now that Maerwyn is feeling better is to take her up to the Greenwood so that a healer may finalize her recovery. But that is a long journey, and it is going to be a tough ask for Goldwyn.
Aye. Considering she's seemingly looking better. It's not my place to say.
Looks can be deceiving.
Well, wait, I thought Laura knew from when I updated Goldwyn last session? Or was that still all a joke of her popping in?
I can't remember, so it's probably a joke.
Okay, that's fine. Continue.
Well,
My bad.
I guess it's time to
It's
go.
fine.
Time to go break the news to Goldwyn. Laura, would you mind just keeping Maerwyn busy?
I'll run in interference for you. God.
Appreciate you.
You're a champion, Laura.
She opens the door. Maerwyn, you want to help me fix some of the fletchings on my arrows? Yeah, I can do that. Come on in. Got my stuff over here.
Do you need help with anything?
I'm going
I can
to
help with that too.
step out.
Not terribly, no. My fletchings are honestly fine. It's just something that, she doesn't know quite the difference yet. She can barely hold a bow. And she's
Okay.
as big as me, so figure that out. Okay.
I'll follow behind, but I'm gonna stay like by the door frame just outside of it and kind of lean against the... Unless Malvhor looks at me and goes, no, private, go away.
No, Malvhor's not going to shoo anybody away.
So I'll keep my distance, but I'll still be, waiting in the back if anything happens.
Oh, welcome back. Your friend Fig said that you would be coming by.
Indeed, and I wish the news was better.
Well, considering where you went and then returned, I'd consider that pretty good news.
Isn't it though? I am surprised that we succeeded. Partially. As you can tell, Maerwyn is feeling better, to a certain extent. I don't know
Okay.
how much you might already know, but her feeling better is a temporary measure, a result of our actions. But we need to fully heal her. And since she's feeling better, her best chance is with a healer named Northriel in the Greenwood.
In the Greenwood? Wasn't that one of the original ideas?
It was. The situation is more complex than we knew going into it. Trust me when I say we are doing everything, putting our life and limb at risk to ensure Maerwyn's ultimate safety. And this is the best shot. And I know it's hard. It's gonna be hard to let her go on such a journey at such a young age. But if she doesn't go, the risk is greater. We could potentially still save her if she stays, but it will be more difficult.
She's never even been as far as Osgiliath, let alone ride a horse all the way to the Greenwood.
Our best chance, Goldwyn.
Oh, you're here.
Oh, I wasn't. Never mind.
No, you can
Just
be
gonna
here.
sing.
I mean, you didn't say anything as we walked out, so
I'd like
it's
to think
whatever-
Cirion
it's
just
whatever you want.
Cirion just sort of been hanging
I'm
back, just like half
I'm
listening.
I'm just ahead. I'm just ahead.
He's just hanging back, half listening, and then he hears this. He steps in and chimes in.
Didn't mean to interrupt, but just so you know, we could do this. Okay, I'm gone. Bye. Not even here.
I'm stuck. There we go. forget I said anything.
It is. It's not an easy decision to make. But I swear to you, Goldwyn, she will return to you. Healthy and safe.
Gonna give me a persuasion check.
$24, which means I rolled a 13.
Well, they're just getting better.
The Greenwood's half a world away.
I know.
It's...
We do have some of the best horses, though, thanks to you.
You're going to need them. Do you have other business in the Greenwood, or is this the only intent to get her to a healer?
We do have other business in the Greenwood, one of which
No.
is
Fuck.
Don't you dare.
one of which is directly tied to Maerwyn's recovery. The other is a request from the healer in Osgiliath, Mana-Ame, and that is just something we can... it's just a supplies we can pick up on the way back. Once Maerwyn is healed. But Maerwyn being healed is our top priority. We will go directly to Northriel, put Maerwyn in her care while we finalize what we need to do in the Greenwood to heal her. It's a complex situation.
So... you went to this fortress in the mountains. I don't even remember what it's called.
I mean, I can give you the details. Maerwyn was suffering from two distinct ailments. One is a curse and one is a disease. Going to the fortress helps lift the curse, which is why she's feeling better. But the disease is still with her, and that is why we need the elven healer. I know, it's a lot to take in, and I'm sorry, there's no easy way to talk about this.
So is this curse dealt with? Is it gone?
That is our task in Greenwood. Our second task in Greenwood, like I said, is to see to Maerwyn's recovery. By completing that, the curse will be lifted. And then Northriel, once the curse is lifted, Northriel will be able to heal the underlying disease.
You know she can help.
Fig. By Fig's account, she's the best healer in all of Middle-earth.
Did I say that? I don't remember I said that.
And we also have Mana-Ame's recommendation that Northriel is one of the best healers.
My people have taught me anything. That's probably going to be a near 2-week journey from here. However long it takes you to do that and return to me.
It might be... we'll probably be gone almost 2 months. Assuming it's a 4-week to a month calendar system.
Yeah. It is. Are the two of you outside with him just a distance, or are you
Yeah,
inside?
I was leaning against the house and just watching and
bolted
waiting.
in for a second, and then I came back. Apparently.
She looks past you, Malvhor. Fig, dear. Can you fetch Maerwyn, please?
Yes. I'll go inside and go grab her and Laura. Or at least tell Laura I need her.
Cirion's just gonna kind of like look around and then shrug his shoulders, take out his dagger, and start flipping it a little bit, just playing with it.
Laura returns with you with Maerwyn, and just Laura stays alongside the two of you, and Maerwyn walks out to the pasture up to Goldwyn. Goldwyn crouches down, gets to eye level with Maerwyn, brushes the hair out of her face. Dear, you're not feeling well. I'm feeling a lot better. No. You have to understand that there's something more internally going on. You're too young to understand, but as a mother, I would know. I know when my child is sick, and I know when she needs attention. Fine. I know you're feeling better, and I'm glad you are, but listen to me, dear heart. You have to see a doctor, a proper healer. Somebody is going to be far from here. Malvhor here, and Fig and Cirion are going to see to it that they get you somewhere safe. And that you're properly taken care of. There's no one here that can do this, and there's no one in Gondor that can do it. You get to go see the elves. That's an experience very few of our kind ever have. Be strong for me. Wait, I have to leave? Only for a short time, dear. I go up to the Greenwood. And stay, as she boops her on the nose, with royalty and proper elven king. Okay? You'll love it there. And when you're all feeling better, you'll come home. But I'm fine. I'm fine. I don't want to go. Maerwyn, listen to me. I love you. I need you to be strong, dear heart. Malvhor will take care of you. He will make sure you come back. Go gather your things. She sort of kicks the dirt and runs back inside. And there's just an air of silence and thickness in the air for a few moments as Goldwyn stands up and she rubs her eyes.
Maerwyn's gonna have quite the story to tell at the end of this.
I pray that she will be able to tell it.
She will.
I trust you. I trust that this is the right thing, as hard as it may be. Keep her safe.
With my life.
Protect her as if she was one of my own.
I will keep myself busy. Radcliffe definitely needs the assistance in the stables these days. If you need anything for your mounts for this journey, let me know. You can. I won't expect word from you for a while, but I will watch the Northern Road every day until you return.
We'll bring her back, and she'll be better, and life can go back to being normal again.
If there's even normal after this. A few weeks ago, normal was when you weren't here.
Even Cirion goes like, oh,
Indeed. That is interesting. Is anything really normal? Do we just get stuck in, the ruts of everyday life?
There you go, spouting philosophy again, speaking in circles.
Yeah, well. We best prepare our horses. We have
See to it.
a long journey ahead of us, and the sooner we leave, the sooner we get back.
Agreed. Don't tarry.
And
I'll leave you to it.
yeah. I'll see you to Duster.
Goldwyn heads inside. Is there anything anyone else wishes to do?
look at Malvhor and just be like, "Are you all right?"
Oh, I mean, this is the scariest thing I've ever undertaken. But besides that,
Well,
I'm
look
doing
at it this
fine.
way: you already crossed a monstrous spider twice. I'm gonna pat him on both shoulders, but be fine.
I mean, the risk of just no, it's just this feels scarier than facing
Risk of
down a
what?
giant spider.
The risk of what?
The risk of it not working out one way or another. Something goes wrong.
If I can survive in the forest as a child by myself, she can too.
We will not let it come to that.
No, but my point was to try to comfort all the same.
I appreciate the thought, Fig.
And
This waiting before we depart is honestly the worst part. I have nothing to keep my mind or hands occupied as he double checks all the straps on Duster again. Double checks the binding.
I'm going to take out my last carrot and hand it over to Malvhor.
Is this for me?
No, it's for the horse. Get acquainted with your horse.
I will feed Duster the carrot.
Try to help him kill time. Talk to the horse.
Nervous energy.
How does one talk to a horse? I talk to people, not animals.
You can talk to the horse like it's a person, but
So, Duster.
you must be genuine. There's a different type of connection with animals than there are to other humans, in a sense.
So, Duster, what do you think? Is there such thing as a normal life for anybody? Eat Duster the carrot.
He eats it. He slowly eats out of your hand.
Or are we all just living for that carrot?
I usually just get the stick. I'm petting quick fire, just
Oh, the stick.
yeah, you know the saying.
No, I don't.
Yeah, he's
get the carrot, you get the
Cirion
stick.
saying he likes to be hit with a stick.
I didn't say like. Be drunk enough, anything's on the table.
Is all you think about alcohol?
Hung out with this one long enough? Yes.
He does enough drinking for both of us.
It's
I'll just give a wink.
It's such poison in your body.
It's the least of my problems.
I mean, it really is. Like, his problems consist of, like, an ancient being, probably wanting to kill him, giant spiders trying to kill him.
There's probably a couple ancient beings that want me dead.
Yeah, Cyrion's got some pretty gnarly problems. Drinking is really the least of them.
Other than poisoning your organs, but...
Or I don't know if I have the scientific acronym to know what the liver is and what it does.
I know, that's what I was about to respond with the liver, and I was like, I don't know, though. So...
I'm not a scholar, so, you know, once it goes in my body, I have no idea what it does.
There it just goes. It helps with the pain. As I continue to keep petting quickfire.
So does meditation, or food, or family, or friends, or
Medicine.
fighting can be. Yes.
Family's gone, friends are sparse, I fight plenty.
Hey, at least you can count us among your friends.
I said friends are sparse, they're not there.
There are more positives in life than you may think, Cirion.
Yeah, look at this beautiful sky. What is the sky? Is it beautiful right now? Or is it overcast?
There's a tornado ripping through in the background.
What's funnier? No, it's like a mostly sunny day. Some clouds in the sky, but it's mostly
Clear blue sky, spattering of white. Beautiful day, wonderful breeze. I mean, this in of itself is something to be grateful for. This is something good in the world. This and that, and I gestured to Goldwyn's house, and then I gestured to Pelargir. That is all good in the world, and that is what we fight for. That is why we persevere.
Yep.
Okay. I don't have any ale on me. I'm sorry. Next chance we get, we'll get you a little
straight.
sippy cup.
I want the go cup. I want to go through Middle Earth and like one of those first scene big gulps.
Is Maerwyn riding with you, Malvhor?
I think we should ask her, but I would like it if she was, but she has taken a shining to you, Fig.
Me?
Well, she likes you. You told her that story, and she enjoyed that.
Oh, that's right. I hope it helped. Well, if she does travel with you, I was going to say that you should ride in between Cirion and I for
Yes.
surrounded protection.
I mean, I think I should ride between you guys, because normally that's how we travel, right? I'm usually in between, because I'm not a fighter like you two are. But yeah, we'll see if she wants to ride with me.
Understood. I'm going to pet Wild Step, speak softly to him and Cinderin and just say hi.
Yeah, don't we all speak Cirion?
Yeah, we do. Once I said that, I was like, right. We probably.
I remember this was the
speaking
campaign
that.
where we all happened to speak Cirion, so...
Yes, and it's the better language for Fig.
You just get real close to his ear and just go, Magavanen.
Does that work? I lean into Duster. Magavanen.
Hates you.
Duster like lifts his head and like looks in your direction like, the fuck did you just say? I'm an Aothed bred horse, my man.
Oh, I didn't know you could speak. I look back to the house and just see if Goldwyn, Laura, or Maerwyn are coming yet.
They, after a while, and you guys had some time, you see them come back out, and Maerwyn's got a small pack on her back and a what looks to be a walking stick of her size, sort of lodged into the back of it, or a strap, and a bundle of blankets and such attached to the pack itself. The three of them come out, and pretty much where you guys are with your horses along the road, they stand pretty much across from you, and white-knuckling Maerwyn's hand, Goldwyn is just silent for a moment and takes in a deep breath and sort of nudges Maerwyn across towards you guys. Maerwyn takes a step walking towards you, and that's where we're gonna take a break.
Ooh.
Good, because I didn't need more beer.
I'm known for being an educator, philanthropist, gentleman, adventurer, researcher, and now a conservationist. I wish to express my concern as of late in regards to the dwindling population of the majestic owlbear. These beautiful creatures are all too often poached and hunted by so-called adventuring parties for resources like hides, arcane focuses, foci, and experience. Here at the O'Toole Owlbear Conservation, we are making a difference with our foster and breeding programs by taking in orphaned cubs? No, chicks. Juvenile owlbears. Our volunteers work closely with the owlbears in our care until they are of age and suitable for the reintroduction to the wild. Without our, and potentially your, intervention in this matter, owlbears could very well disappear from our force. So, how can you help us in our effort in preserving the Aves mammalia? You can get involved in this effort by symbolically adopting one of our owlbear juveniles. Your donation will go straight to their support and care. Take a tour of our facilities and read our various literatures to educate yourself on this wonderful creature. Write to the lord or lady of your land and encourage policies that protect such wildlife. Learn Druidic magic and swear to the safeguard of the wilds and all the creatures that live inside of it, vowing to the defense against the brutal adventuring parties who go hunting for these gentle creatures in such a barbaric manner. And in that vow, you follow an ancient Druidic path that eventually leads you to the spirit of the forest, and they bestow upon you the power to take back the lands that once belonged to the beast and the bird that roam upon this realm. Recycle. Please help us in this noble effort. For more information, please direct all correspondence via a sending spell to the Office of Conservation at the O'Toole Owlbear Conservation. For inquiries regarding my research, Adventuring Days, my latest publication, speaking opportunities, private lessons, book club, and knitting circle, please forward your sending spell to the Office of Sir Benjamin O'Toole of the Waterdeep University and Arcane Institute. The O'Toole Conservation name, logo, and image are all protected licensure and owned by O'Toole Philanthropy. Use of this without the express written consent of Sir Benjamin O'Toole could result in legal action, a failed death save, a gentleman's acknowledgement of a worthy adversary for being outfoxed, and or loss of consortium. Side effects of Druidic magic can include uncontrollable vine growth, sun fascination of fungi, inability to revert from wild shape, body odor, an acquired taste for good berries, splinters, tanking for the party, depression, and or becoming one with the elements. The O'Toole Conservation is not responsible for anyone being maimed, eaten, killed, or disfigured by anyone attempting to approach owlbears. Please do not contact our officers with liability claims. We will cast silence. We mean it. Casting speaking with animals within our facilities is strictly prohibited except by authorized personnel. We will take legal action.
a bear, I'm a bear, I'm a bear, I'm a bear.
With haste.
I'm a bear.
Pack. We need
Rise.
to leave.
I'm a bear, I'm a bear, I'm a bear. Look at me bearing around.
Burn! And latch onto you. You take 5 shadow damage.
This is not the hug I wanted. Alright, let's make attacks at him.
Roll them dice.
You missed my birthday, bitch!
Probably go up on sale tomorrow. My donut! I got it. I lost it. I dropped my donut.
Talks amongst yourselves.
Yeah, so
Are we there yet?
I think that way might work.
Are we there yet?
Kevin, you're fired.
Don't have us talk amongst ourselves then.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's a role-playing game, said the thespian.
Meh. Oh no.
In Lindsayisms.
Audience meh? Chat meh? Oh my god.
I think you've lost it.
I need to stop doing things on stream. Adventure. Just like that. Health back. Go back. How is everyone? I'm doing. Why are they back?
You hear something.
Thank God I am half in the tank.
I shall stand with you. Shit, you're on your own.
Well, adventurer, are you a dungeon master with a desire to transport your players to fantastical settings? Perhaps they are deep in the dungeon of a mad lich. Fools, you have intervened for the last time. Let's see you survive my fireball. Or perhaps the party has just come across bandits, and the Goliath monk releases a flurry of blows and a stunning strike to gain control of the conflict. Nice rolls on the attack. Or maybe the party is taking a breather after another cult quest. If this sounds like something you want at your next ttrpg session, then head over to battlebards.com. By subscribing to BattleBards Prime, you get the ability to immerse your players in your campaign. You'll get complete streaming access to the libraries of both BattleBards and Platemail games. And whether your game is in person or virtual, you won't be limited, as you will have access to a caster and a mixer to be able to broadcast the tracks to all of your players. And of course, if you want to download and keep any tracks, then you get 20% off all in-store purchases. So what are you waiting for, adventurer? A quest posting at the local guild hall? Get over to battlebards.com and subscribe today, and use the coupon code ADVENTURE at checkout. Stay proficient, adventurers.
I told you Murphy's Law is out to get us tonight. Alright? There's nothing I can do about it. Nothing we can do about it. This shit's happening. I don't know. Is it full moon? Is there a full moon this week?
No.
Lindsay.
No? Okay. Well,
It's currently first quarter.
neat. I don't think there's any
So-
nuances with first quarter moons.
You remember pre-stream how I was telling you that the videos were graying out?
Oh boy.
It's not happening
Yeah.
right now. I mean, it is, but I found another workaround. If I don't have Streamlabs,
Matt, you're muted.
I'm not muted.
No, he's not.
No, he's not.
Why can't I hear him?
That's on you, buddy. You're just gonna have to figure that out. Anyway, if I have it
I'm gonna
maxed,
leave and come back.
if I have it maximized, everything's great. But if I don't have it maximized, it's fine. I don't know why.
Okay, now I hear Matt.
Oh my god.
Literally, your mouth was moving and I did not hear a fucking word.
You know, that happens in my
Nothing
private
over
streams
break.
sometimes. I'll say that, and one of us will be like, Matt, you're muted. Everyone will be like, no, he's not.
Okay.
Weird things happen.
We changed nothing over breaks.
But we got it fixed. Everything's good. We're back in it. We're kidnapping a child.
What?
She was given to us. I hope.
So.
Under duress.
Wait. Hold on. If we kidnap her, does that mean Bardor's coming after us?
Stop.
We are not kidnapping Maerwyn.
Fine.
Just ask him out on a date. It's that easy.
What if he says?
You don't need to keep coming up with excuses.
He already said no to Malvhor once, but you know, maybe Cirion's more his speed.
Wait, I will totally ship this. Can you do it?
I don't roll that way, but I'm gonna take a shot for the team here.
You don't roll that way, but what is Cirion?
Exactly.
You're right.
Exactly.
Fuck it.
I'm gonna ship this now. You're just gonna see Fig in the back going, hey.
That's the real campaign. That's the real plot.
This is a love story, guys. There's no adventure. There's no.
This is gonna become a rom-com.
No, there is. There just not the way you may think. What?
You said
Anyway.
love is an adventure.
No.
That's also what I said.
That's why I said we said it.
Anyway. Welcome back. There's a more degree of chaos than there was in the first half, but we're back.
That's always happens after break.
Thank you for being here. The only announcement that I have is that this is your last week to get entered into our March subscriber giveaway. So we are doing a giveaway every month for our Twitch subscribers. If you are a subscriber, you're automatically entered. That's all it is. Each month we're going to give away a game. This month's game is Doom Eternal. So we will go through our subscriber list and pick one at random, and that winner will be contacted through Twitch with a Steam key for Doom Eternal. So if that's something that interests you, or you have a friend that might be interested, perhaps they should be sent our way, huh? Maybe? If you're enjoying it, why wouldn't they? I don't know. Unless you're hanging out with shitty friends that wouldn't enjoy this sort of thing. Just a thought. Anywho.
What are you doing?
All right. So let's get back into it. So you guys are handed off with Maerwyn. As she now, as you're looking at the game, you get a little notification that pops up. Maerwyn has joined your party.
And she's like a slightly smaller icon to indicate she's not a full party member.
She's like a very mini health bar.
Oh, great, an escort quest.
Basically. Get ready, because she's going to walk slower than all you fucks.
Oh my
Well,
god,
that's
that
okay
was
because
the
we
wor-
have a horse.
Until you don't.
Don't kill the horses.
I'll do whatever the fuck I want.
I will.
Changing.
Steel
Ow.
won't be the last. Mwahaha.
I'll extend my hand to Maerwyn.
She will hesitantly take it.
And now ask her, you recognize Duster, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, Duster.
Duster, Quickfire, Wild Step.
Yes, they are going to speed you away to the doctor.
How far is it?
It is pretty far. We're gonna be. It'll take us about 2 weeks to get there. But we're gonna have fun, and it's going to be an adventure.
Okay. You say so.
I'm going to help Maerwyn climb aboard Duster.
Okay. She does need your help as a boost, but for the most part, she kind of knows what she's doing.
Yeah,
with the
she's just
horses.
too short.
Yeah. She gets settled in the back of the saddle, or the front of the saddle, depending on how you want to arrange that.
She's gonna be in front. I don't want her
Okay.
behind me. I think it'd be easier if something happens if she's in front.
Okay.
And I will get on behind her. And I will give a look to Goldwyn and Laura. And
Goldwyn sort of looks out towards you and Maerwyn. Be safe. Travel fast. Come back as soon as you can. Laura looks towards Maerwyn. If any of them mouth off, just give them a punch. They'll shut them right up.
Malvhor will laugh at that.
Cirion just gives a smirk.
And then Malvhor... I was just gonna say Malvhor will turn to Duster and just be like, show us the meaning of haste, except not really. I don't wanna jostle Maerwyn too much.
Okay. Two of you doing anything else right before?
No, I am all set.
I'm ready to go.
All right. I need the journey rolls. Who is going to be the guide?
I feel like Vig should be the guide for this one.
I can be the guide if no one else. I think.
I want to speak for her, but
I think
That's fine.
I think Malvhor is gonna be lookout.
okay, that could be. Let me check my character sheet before I write anything off.
What is there, scout?
Did you say
Blue Scout?
scout or lookout, Malvhor?
Lookout.
Okay.
Because that requires the least amount of being away from Maerwyn.
Sure.
Cirion will play the role of Scout.
All right. That leaves Hunter vacant, so if a journey event comes up involving the Hunter, party can elect somebody, but the roll will be made at disadvantage.
Heyo, that's fine.
Yeah. All right. Then the next thing I need is your final destination and your path to get there.
Alright, so
I think a final destination should be the Elven King's Halls, but you might disagree.
that part I agree.
Okay.
No, I do agree Elven King's Hall is going to be the final destination. It sounds like, based on what we've said already, the major question is whether we take a route that cuts us through Amon Lonk or not. And
Amon Lonk and the Elven King's Halls appear to be on opposite sides of the forest, east to west wise. So in my head, I was originally thinking following the edge of the forest on the west side, but it might be better. We might walk less in the forest if we come up on the east side, on the same side of as the Lonely Mountain.
yeah, I'm trying to think of like all the colored territories in my head.
It is probably easier terrain in the west.
That's what I'm thinking too, because I know let me zoom in on this map a bit. Oh wait, I have a map right here. Hold on.
Now, I know the map we're looking at on Roll20 is sort of an artistic interpretation.
Yes.
But is there really a settlement right here?
Right where?
That
Oh.
might be Edoras.
And
It's hard to tell on the map.
it does.
I would have to look
Edoras
at
doesn't
the-
exist yet, does it?
It does not. There might be an encampment or an Aothid establishment there, but Edoras itself as a city does not exist.
Yeah, there's Edoras and Dunharrow on the map right there.
800 more from the Dunharrow.
Oh my gosh, now I'm extra sniffly because I sneezed. Can I look at the colors or no?
Technically, no.
Okie dokies.
The colored map is the Loremaster map. The only way you guys would have access to that is if somebody hands you a map, much like Wynn did. But that's only in this region.
Okay, so I guess my concern. I just hit my face with the map.
Okay.
Well, so there's a road up here, but it cuts through the dead marshes and no man's land. Is that what you would mean by going east?
Yeah. So I don't think we want to go east. It was just an idea I
Okay.
had for a moment because I do think going to the western side of the forest will be an easier journey.
Oh, okay. Then that's fine.
So I think we have to go to Osgiliath, and then we have to hook up, and as soon as we pass those mountains, I think we have to hook hook west, and follow the mountains, those Gondorian mountains, for a time before then we cut north. There's no way we would know this settlement exists, even if it is something small there. So there's no reason for us to keep going that far. Ideally, we would want to cross this river before it forks, so that way we don't have to cross two rivers.
Oh, I see. So cut through Osgiliath to the other side of the river, and then what? Probably follow the river up north until we hit?
Yeah, so let me do this. I'm going to draw with a ruler. So go up to Osgiliath, come up around the mountains, and then right about here, we just cut
Roughly,
north.
yeah.
And then when we get to this fork, we should be able to follow the river. Follow this river north, keeping the forest on our right-hand side till we get up about here, and then try to take a straight shot to the Elven King's Hall.
So then, I mean, would it be worth just stopping by Amon Lonk in the process, since we're so close? Because I wasn't technically there for the thing with Mana Ame, but she has told Fig before that if you're ever in Amon Lonk, there's a dude there to just pick up something for her. So I don't think it's it should just be a quick stop, right?
I don't know, because I don't know if there are roads, what roads are leading to it or not. And so ideally, the less time we have to be in the forest with Maerwyn, that's what I'm thinking. The less time in the forest with Maerwyn is better, because I feel like the forest can be dangerous. But that might be Mirkwood coloring my perception.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's the tricky part, because not only do we know Greenwood as Mirkwood, especially with how the maps have been for this campaign. But I mean, I can talk all I want about how Fig grew up there, but that's like.
I mean, growing up there was a dangerous experience for Fig. So the forest, Greenwood, is dangerous.
Yeah, but I mean, at the same time, having said that, like, Fig knows that area. She knows Northern Mirkwood the best, so, like, that would definitely be, I don't know. And
we can always, I feel like we could stop on the way there, if you have a strong desire to stop on the way there, we can do that.
I guess we're gonna have to stop by, it sounds like, regardless, because it sounds like, I know you mentioned already we needed to stop there anyways, so I guess it's just a matter of picking whether we want to do there or back with a child. But we're gonna have to do it regardless.
Yeah, true, because even on the way back we'll have the child we'll have Maerwyn with us.
We'll still have to cut through the forest, so.
But on the way back we'll have Maerwyn with us, and she should be healthy.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Also, we don't actually have to stop there at all with Maerwyn if we play this right? And,
I mean, yeah. Because Northriel is in Elven's King Hall.
Yes, and after we slay the vampire, we have to return to Cirith Ungol. We are not taking Maerwyn there.
No.
So,
no.
So we have to slay the vampire, return to Cirith Ungol, then come back for Maerwyn and bring her home.
What?
I know, it is an insane journey we're talking about here, but that's the only way I see of doing this while keeping our word.
Why do we have to go?
Because
we can't take time to drop her off before going right back to Cirith Ungol?
No, because that would defeat the purpose, because he won't lift the curse until we bring him proof that we slew the vampire, and until he lifts the curse, we can't cure the disease. The idea I had of bringing Maerwyn up to the Greenwood is so that when the curse is lifted, they can cure the disease.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Oy vey.
Yeah, like I said to Goldwyn, this is a complex situation.
Where are the Eagles when you need them? All right. Well, I mean, what we could do is plan going straight to Elven's King Hall for now. And if we get close enough to Amon Lonk where something happens and we need a sort of respite, especially with Maerwyn, we can decide to cut through there.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to get closer than 75 miles to Amon Lonk, but if an opportunity presents itself, maybe we take advantage of it. But then we'd be stuck. We'd be stuck with the supplies while we hunted a vampire, went back to Cirith Ungol, came back and picked up Maerwyn.
Well, but I mean, if we're going to go back and pick up Maerwyn and then bring her back to Pelargir, we can still then pick up the supplies too and bring all that back. So
on the way back up to pick up Maerwyn from Cirith Ungol, we could definitely stop at Amon Lonk. I feel like we're planning a vacation or a day trip. Like we can hit this and then hit this, but if we do it in this order,
and it's way too complicated than it needs to be, but no one's realizing it until we actually start doing shit.
We're just kind of like, ew.
It's like, oh, we could have actually done that. It's fine. I mean, if anything, I definitely agree going west is the better idea. So, I mean, after that, I'm willing to see what kind of happens, I guess. And just, you know, like my priority at this point is rolling with it and making sure that if anyone is safe, it's Maerwyn. And if she needs something, then we'll stop at Amon Lonk.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
I like that.
So, okay. So, sounds like we'll hit Osgiliath, cross Osgiliath, so that we're on the other side of the river, and then follow the river up north.
Well, we want to be on the western side of that river, and we don't want to go to the.
Oh.
We don't even want to follow that river north, because then that'll take us to the Dead Marsh. We want to follow the mountain range.
I thought. Oh, will it? Will it take us through the Dead Marsh?
And there might even be a road if we follow the mountains west. Or at least there might be some easier to traverse paths. Because if there's not a road there now, it eventually becomes a road. And that's I feel like that's a little metagamey, but the whole reason I want to go that way is to avoid the marsh. That's why. Do I know the marsh is there?
Beautiful question.
So I must be really confused too, because I thought we wanted to be on the eastern side of this river.
No, we do. No, western.
So that
Western. Everything's western. We're going up the western side of the forest. We're going up the western side of the river.
But then we're still going to have to cross it later?
I think we're talking about two different rivers here, right? Because I thought you were talking about the river that runs through Osgiliath.
I'm talking, yeah. So you gotta, but then.
We want to be on the western side of the Anduin. At first. And, you know, because I think the Anduin has the falls that we can see by this cliff on the map. Because I think this is still the Anduin when we get up north, right?
Yeah.
So, my thought, right, and this is what I sketched out on the map, is we stick to the western side of the Anduin.
2, 3, 4. Cross a river 4 times.
I was gonna say.
1, 2. That would be crossing 4 rivers. Our only other option is to either cross 4 rivers, or we cross a marsh and like the deadly crevices.
So on this map, it's showing.
Everyone, give me a survival check. I feel like you guys are making a lot of assumptions.
Yeah, I'm bringing in a lot of.
Hey, a 5.
Because it's showing the mouths of the Entwash, not the Dead Marsh.
Fig, you can give yours at advantage because you have traveled this region.
Oh, alrighty. Okay.
Okay.
Cause like, we have this map, right?
Yeah, you have the map that doesn't have the colors or anything like that.
Yeah.
Of all of Middle Earth?
No.
Within reason, yes.
Well, this is only the Rohan and Gondor map.
Oh, okay. I can't tell what you're holding. I can't see what you're holding.
This is what
holding up to the camera doesn't help me too much, but maybe it helps stream.
Say, there's a little bit of glare too.
You're just gonna have to read it off to us.
So,
I'll let Brian speak.
Thank you. So, Cirion, you don't know jack shit about travel survival outside of the immediate vicinities of Gondor with that 5.
Don't know jack shit about fuck.
Malvhor, you know a little bit based on stories and history, just based on who you are. The marshes in those mountains there that you see on the map are exaggerated artistic renditions.
Yeah.
That does not mean you can't get through them.
But I know they're there.
You know they exist, yeah. Fig, having traveled the region roughly in your time before getting to Osgiliath, you would know the western bank is actually a lot more difficult terrain than the east.
Oh. Oh, because... Oh, okay.
The amount of rivers you have to trek through, and it's actually a valley of hills and whatnot.
Oh. Okay.
Whereas the east is a lot of open grassland plains.
Until you hit the cliff, because that cliff is there though, because that's the falls of Ruros, right?
I'm talking the general west and east.
Oh, okay. Oh, so then maybe.
Oh, east? I thought you said west.
Then maybe we do go up the east side of Brookwood.
Why don't we? Yeah. Well, so I mean, I'm still gonna try to show it, but like, let's see here. There's Osgiliath, and then like, if you follow, the Dead Marsh is up here. This is the, what is this? The Mouths of the Entwash. Oh, stupid glare. And so I feel like, I don't know.
Fig is the guide, so Fig is the guide, so Fig can make the final decision.
Oh, Jesus, fuck!
Fig can make the decision. We're sticking to the east of the Anduin.
You scared the shit out of me!
I was just checking how much that square actually showed.
Okay, yeah, let's just start going east. Or,
In
follow
Fig
that.
we trust.
In Fig we trust? Is that the thing now? Oh god. Okay. I just heard barely from my ear, "Hi, me again," and my peripheral picked up movement, and I was just like,
I know what to do with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu now.
don't you dare.
Hi, me again.
Okay.
All right. Well, so we'll go to Osgiliath. We'll cross it to make sure we're on the eastern side of the river as we trek north, and we'll follow the river. Right?
Okay. Fig has spoken.
You're following the river on the eastern bank.
Yeah.
May I see the route you intend to take?
Oh, I can show it better on this map. I mean, that is also the weird thing too, because I am noting the cliff here. I don't know what this cliff is.
Do you remember the scene in the movie when they send Boromir's body over the falls?
Barely.
Yeah.
That's that cliff.
Yeah. Oh god.
With the two giant statues where the fellowship breaks.
Statues. Okay. So I'm thinking like...
Oh my god, so many arrows now.
Oh, I didn't know if
I
Lindsay was laying out. I'll let Lindsay lay out the arrows.
Please let the guide
do I know
not
this
touching this.
area with cliff?
vaguely.
You walked this journey.
I'm going to be honest with you. You tell me, did you come through that region to get to Osgiliath? I don't know. That's your backstory.
So I would have cut through from. I would have done. My route from Elven's King Hall would have been like a fun little like this. Because I would have cut through Amon Lanc and then just go kind of like a whoop this way to Osgiliath.
Okay.
So I mean,
We'll take that way north, except skip Amon Lanc.
yeah. We'll stick. Yeah, I guess we can just do. Follow the river.
That's a lot of points.
Sorry, I'm trying to make a point. I can't scroll up. What, like here-ish, and then go boop?
Yeah, roughly. Yeah, and then we have to travel almost 2,000 miles south to Kirithungul and then 2,000 miles back north.
Jesus fuck, dude.
I don't know about this, but yeah, this is my best guess right now.
God damn.
Oh boy. Okay.
I don't
It's
want to
roughly-
campaign anymore.
It's well, so
Congratulations. I tried to preempt and guess with 5 different routes. You picked one that I didn't guess.
Yay? The question
Alright.
mark?
So you're gonna go hug the River Anduin on the eastern bank, and then just keep
Yeah.
the western side of Greenwood. Greenwood until you essentially
'Cause I
hit the
mean-
elf path and head to the
Yeah.
Elven Hall.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm looking at colors.
Hey, that way we don't cross any rivers.
Yeah.
I can draw the spider location. There is a spider here. And there might be more spiders here. I don't know. I don't know how many spiders there are in Greenwood.
Yeah.
There are ants and antwives here.
Oh, do I
Stop.
know?
You haven't even been there. You don't know. Stop it. You want to leave an air of mystery to the story at all? Fucking metagamers.
Malvhor has no idea what the fucking ant is.
What did I do?
Alright, so... Lindsay, you still looking at something?
I am. Like, do I know anything about, like, Roskabel and what? Oh no, those don't exist, do they?
They don't
The
exist.
woodmen aren't women yet. Never mind.
They're not. There might
There's
be
no
settlements
Bjorn's
there.
house.
There might be settlements there, you just don't...
Bjorn might not even be
know
alive.
He's not.
He is not alive.
Okay. No, I think that's it. Sticking between
Is
the
Smaug alive?
the river and the forest.
Okay.
And then yeah, once we hit Forest Gate, I guess that's. I mean, I have no problem. So like, the funny thing is that I would have argued just cutting through the forest a little bit to make it easier, but Fig would not do that with a child. So like, otherwise she'd be like, "Oh, no problem, let's go."
You would also
Bring
know,
me
Fig,
the
being
child.
through there, that the forest is pretty dense, so
Yeah.
travel on horseback through it is rather difficult.
Right. I have a
And
horse.
for the most part, the elves of the Greenwood don't build roads. There's only 2 roads
Yeah.
that cut through west to east
Yeah.
in the forest.
Yeah, so no, following the river like that, I think, will be a little better for many reasons.
Cool. All right. That helps tremendously. In that case,
I hope so. I was just like, Matt was talking about the rivers, and I'm like, wait, I'm confused now. East and west.
All right.
I was like, did I get my directions mixed up?
Fig, go ahead and give us an embarkation roll.
All right, that's a D12.
How
plus-
hard can it be to ford a river?
With
Stick
horses
around.
and a child.
D12 plus
Just toss the child across. That's easy.
It's
wisdom
just a
mod.
D12. It's just a D12. Oh wait, hang on. Sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. D12 plus your survival bonus plus half your wisdom. Four.
Hopefully that's okay.
4.
How
It's
many
aight.
did I need to pass?
6. I think we reference that line every other session. Guess our
running gag.
generation. We are the SpongeBob
Classic.
generation.
No,
Why?
don't facepalm. I don't want to see. No.
Classic SpongeBob slaps.
No,
That's,
what?
That's pretty fitting considering how we got here. All right, I'll hang on to that one for a bit.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
Stuff. It means stuff. All right. I'm gonna come get that colored map from you, Lynn.
No!
I have.
You have to fight her for it.
Roar! I'm ready.
Ring, you all die.
You can't.
Hey, Lindsay, just saying your training better pay off.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm on my balance board, but I'm ready.
I like how when Brian leaves his camera, he ducks down. And then he also ducks back up.
I blocked.
Yeah, that's blocking.
Fine, I dodged.
Dissatisfied.
Oh, good, my cat left. What does a 4 mean?
All right, let's see here. All right, so you guys have your route. You have your destination. Let's go ahead and turn that down. Let's try this. Because why not? I'm gonna do this one.
I don't know how I feel about this music choice.
I know. I'm very nervous now.
Oh, it's okay. Ish.
Get some horsies up in here.
I thought that was someone typing on a keyboard.
All right. The three of you with Maerwyn in tow. Mount your horses and depart from Pelargir, heading north along the road, heading for Osgiliath. And from there, you determine that you will cross the river Anduin, and then follow the river up north and keep to the western bank of the Greenwood itself. All the while trying to get to the Elven King's Hall in a timely manner, and hope that luck and a bit of fate is on your side. So I'm going to leave you all here to RP a bit of your journey while I take the route that you have provided me and determine some DCs and journey events. So don't mind me. Have fun, people.
Okay, so Lindsay, I'm gonna need you to RP Maerwyn for me. No, unless you want to do it, Kevin.
I can try.
I'm good.
I just know
I will butcher the fuck out of that.
I can try to be Maerwyn.
So Maerwyn is just a silent companion for now.
I do know at the beginning of the journey, before completely writing, you guys have seen Fig do like the whole place hand on tree thing before a journey starts, as like a small like prayer for guidance and everything. She's going to do that, but if you guys are listening, you'll hear her just kind of, she'll grip her bear tooth necklace and mutter something along the lines of, "We have a child of the land in need. Guide us and bring us a speedy arrival back home."
I think we've taken the most difficult option to resolve this quest.
You're telling me?
Yeah. I wonder whose fault is that?
No, I mean, but like it's also escalated regardless of choices made in the past.
We
like,
could have committed, like we could have committed to one or the other, right? Committed completely to the Greenwood or committed completely to Cirion Thornglow, but we're doing a little bit of both.
Right.
We ended up doing both.
Well, I mean, but in his defense, think about it. What if we went to Greenwood and then found out that we still needed to go all the way back down to Cirion Thornglow to actually learn about this, and then go all the way the fuck back up?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean,
so regardless, to me, it's still the same thing. It's like, which shit route do you want to take?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny how the agreement became not the agreement to a different agreement still. But
hey,
like,
we are still honoring Mordhu's agreement, which is just kill the vampire. As long as we kill the vampire.
I meant party agreement.
Oh.
but in the end, it's like it kind of is what it is almost at this rate.
Yeah, it really is. So Vic, what are we looking forward to when we get to the Greenwood?
What do you mean?
Oh? Did you leave home for a reason? Are we gonna be welcomed?
Oh,
What's it like? I've never been much far outside of the city other than Cirion Thornglow. But outside training drills, I never know what to expect out of the Greenwood, so like, any insight you can give us?
The the forest can be temperamental, if you want to call it that. If I feel as if you treat it well, you will be treated well back. And if you don't, then there may be those within that do not take it lightly. But at the same time, growing up, the first thing I learned is that it is survival of the fittest to an extent if you don't know what you're doing. But
You don't speak much of your home. Maybe that's on purpose, maybe it's by accident. I don't know.
oh, I have nothing against home. Home has the Elven's King Hall is my second home, but there are fond memories there. I know that Audathor and Northrail would welcome us. Especially Northrail.
At least we'll expect a welcome this time as opposed to a dark feast, if you want to call it that.
Yes. Northrail is kind and caring. Audathor may not be too kind to guests, but he will get over it.
Is it because we're of the race of men, or just guests in general?
In general.
And now that you haven't, been away for 10 years with no contact to the point where they'll be surprised to see you return, are we gonna have another one of those situations?
No, it has not been that long since I was gone.
So when we first met you at Osgiliath, was that the end of your trip from up here?
Yes.
Oh, so you really haven't been gone that long, just months.
No, Audathor found me in the forest, about the 10 years ago mark.
Oh. So when he found you in the forest, that was when I was leaving Goldwyn.
Oh, now we put it all together.
It's funny how these things line up.
Cirion just kind of like shrugs, like, one left, the other one gained. All right.
I don't know my true age, but something along those lines. Yes.
You look like you're 23. If I had to put a number to it.
I think that sounds about right.
And I'm just wildly guessing. I have nothing to go off of. I am a boastful storyteller, otherwise known as a liar sometimes.
I haven't met any elves up till now, so
Wait.
this will be a new experience for me too.
You said you had. Did you say you hadn't met any elves?
Many, no.
Oh, many. I was about to say you met Maname.
Yeah, that's what I said. I haven't met many elves.
I misheard you. Old age, hearing's going.
Need to
I miss
convert Need to convert a mug to a hearing aid for you, old man.
Well, what do you think Locke is right now?
I don't know. Probably collecting his herbs, causing mischief. Just with like a brief smirk.
Coming up with more old jokes.
It's been a while since I heard one. What do you think he would think of us going to Kirithungul?
Well, he'd definitely be surprised you're alive for as old as you are, old man.
Thank you, Cirion. I needed to hear that. It's been too long since someone called me old man.
That's right.
Yeah, but honestly, it's just not the same as Locke said he did.
I think he would have been another initial voice against the Kareth Ungol route.
Yeah, maybe we wouldn't even be here. Or
Yeah.
maybe he'd be
Yeah,
dead.
How about that? So I'm surprised we are all still alive.
Who said you could come in here and mess up our cameras?
Our
Oh, shit.
overlay's not ready for this.
Oh,
I was like, here comes a new challenger.
Oh, it was an accident. That's even funnier.
So am I. You're not special.
Ooh, Kev.
For the second narration, because we established it earlier on in a previous session, the gap of travel between Pelargir and Osgiliath is essentially a non-journey, so not really much you have to worry about. So you guys pretty much get to the point of Osgiliath without incident. Sorry, something was
Yay!
poking me.
No, you're fine.
You guys do what you can in the city for a moment or two, or a day or two, to rest the horses and restock your items. Exit outside the eastern side of Osgiliath and continue to hug the Anduin. What roads are there that you keep to until they cease to exist? You set your course north to follow the Anduin and make your way into the grander area in the grander region known as the Wilderland. It's not long into your journey that whatever maps that you guys were using to plot your route seem to be inaccurate. You're coming across areas that are a lot tougher to traverse than initially believed. The terrains that you're coming through are a bit strenuous on the horses, and overall it just is a bit of a harder route that you have picked.
Oh, I rolled bad, didn't I?
You didn't roll good,
Oh, great.
but that's about it. If you want the actual technical, every region has its terrain difficulty upped by 1.
Oh, come on!
Ugh.
I'm just not.
That's all it does before
I'm not allowed
everyone
to do-
bites my head off.
Any freaking rules at this point.
Why did I say anything? I just get players mad at me because I read rules.
I'm not mad at you. I'm mad at what I rolled.
No, I'm not mad.
I'm mad at my dice random number generator.
Fuck that generator.
But you do what you can and keep the pace of what you've established. Days turn to nights. Nights sometimes are restful. Sometimes they're sleepless. Just trying to focus on the task at hand, knowing that you have a small child riding along with you whose very life may hang in the balance of things. But there's a lot of open land between here and your final destination, and a lot of it most of you haven't traversed before, so there's a vast new experience and a sense of unknown of what to expect and what sort of people you may come across or may avoid, what creatures you might witness that have only been heard about in stories. But that thought sort of takes a back seat because of the task that you have been dealt with. With the sun shining brightly in the sky, you guys do feel a sense of hope that you are on a bit of the proper path. Malvhor, give me a wisdom saving throw.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Oh, that's a 10. I do have a plus. I do have, from Kenny, View Inspiration. I haven't made a lot of rolls today, so I haven't had a chance to use it. But a 14. I don't think that's going to save me, but...
You feel a presence in the back of your mind.
And I'm just going to I'm gonna mutter to myself. We'll get you a vampire.
The feeling lingers for maybe about 10 or so seconds. It eventually dissipates. But it's not long until after you pass by in the far distance what would have been the dead marshes. In the next few days, you come across the cliffs of the waterfall that the Anduin comes from and feeds down into this region. And you see, sitting high up above, two tall statues facing away from you. Let's see. Fig, this essentially confirms that you are on the familiar path that you came from. So you use it sort of as a guiding line of where to go from here.
Okay.
You lead your company a little bit east towards a narrow path that sort of scales up the cliffside and up top. And as you get up there, you see some rolling hills and patches of woods that sort of blanket the landscape. In the far, far distance, you can make out what appears to be a dust cloud of sorts, which could either mean movement or a caravan of people, or a gathering of animals or beasts moving around, but it's in the far distance.
Okay.
But you guys press on and set up camp now that you've reached out into another region, just to get feelings for what's to come and rest the horses again, knowing that they've trekked up essentially a cliffside at this point. And
Is that dust cloud still there as the day ends?
I mean, it eventually subsides,
Oh, okay.
so. But you guys create a camp amongst the trees in buried ruins of the long forgotten world from an age before. Reading.
Reading rainbow.
Butterfly in the sky.
You can go twice as high.
As high. As
Everybody-
take a look.
It's in a book.
I need,
DMCA.
Ryan needs us to roll something.
I need everybody to make a wisdom check.
Wisdom check or save?
Check.
Wow.
Hey, smart.
14.
Oh boy.
Yep, that tracks.
Because say, I'm
I
looking at
hate
the
this.
scores, I'm like, why are we dumb as fuck?
I hate it's
Wisdom has
we're not
nothing
being
to do with intelligence.
it's a street smart.
Was Locke wise? Was he a wise character?
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh,
Oh,
boy,
God.
gang.
Oh god.
What's everyone's role? Oh, Lordy Lou.
Oh my
Lordy
god.
Lou.
And for Cirion.
So tired of this.
Okay. Sorry, the book in this thing gets a little crunchy at times, so bear with me. Especially since this is all being made up on the fly right now.
Take your time.
I'm a bear. I'm a bear. I'm a bear. Are we all
So
gonna die?
Malvhor-
Like, I mean, how bad could it be? Like, I don't know. What's out here?
I don't know. This has been a rigorous time.
Nope, that is a ridiculous ruling. I'm not doing that. That's that's insane. Okay. While you guys are camped and you sort of look around, being camped among the trees and overgrown ruins that show some semblance of a time long before, either old elven settlements that were wiped away in the First Age, or even before that in the Year of the Trees, or old Gondorian outposts that have since been washed away from the War of Wrath or not the War of Wrath, the Battle of the Last Alliance and everything. Unfortunately, in the time that you're here and observing these ruins, it fills you with a sense of remorse, of things that were long lost, and doesn't exactly give you a sense of hope of great civilizations that came before you had been washed away, and now you sit essentially in their graveyards. I need everybody to make a corruption saving throw. 21, 12.
Maerwyn
16.
is giving me the strength to carry on.
Hey.
Malvhor's like, the worst is behind me.
Malvhor's just like playing patty cake with Maerwyn, just not a care in the world.
Aw, that'd be cute.
I'm also going to amend this because I'm playing with different shadow point rules. But Cirion, you take 1 shadow point. Malvhor and Fig, you do not.
Hey.
I have a question.
As while the...
I have a question. How many shadow points does that mean Cirion has?
Only 2.
You have 2 now?
Yeah.
You
Roll
didn't
hit dice, please.
heal them all? Oh, that's
You
right.
had 3.
I only healed a couple.
Yep.
Oh, fuck me!
Oh, that was painful.
It's a risk. It's definitely... Alright, that hit die is burned until you heal corruption, and you have 11 hit points removed from your max, but you also take that as damage.
Jesus.
Psychic damage, technically, if you want to get technical about it.
How are you doing over there, Cirion? You're not looking too hot.
Fuck you! That's how well I'm doing. God damn it.
Being amongst
Oh,
the ruins
Jesus.
of the older civilizations or the older
Can I jump off the
fortresses
falls?
I mean, I'm not stopping you.
Malvhor
no.
will. Malvhor and Fig
I
will.
was gonna say, I will grab the back of your cloak and just drag you back on your horse.
Joke's on you. I left my cloak. I'm diving in.
I'll grab your hair.
I'll grab your leg or your arm, something that's a bit more substantial.
Look like a mental
Y'all-
patient at some point.
Y'all are jumping at the opportunity to save the guy who willingly let a vampire bite him.
Hey, I was talked into it, sort of.
Yeah, to be fair, it didn't take much
really.
talking.
Yeah, I was gonna
Still
say.
talked into it.
The idea was presented to you and you jumped on it.
Open box, mom,
Sirion's
jump on me
defense
anyway.
is that he's a yes man.
But hey, I loved it. I loved that for Cirion. And you know, I hope him and his goth girlfriend live a long and healthy life.
She fucking hates me. It hurts.
You're gonna form a polycule. It's gonna be you, your goth girlfriend, and the hot ranger.
What is happening?
Oh, I love this. It's a love triangle. I ship them all.
God damn it. You know what? I'm gonna make all 3 happen now.
Good luck.
By the way, Cirion, you have viewer inspiration now.
Great!
case.
After I fuck up.
Yeah. So yeah, being amongst the ruins here gives you a dark memory of Minas Ithil. And it's just long, you linger on it long enough where it just sort of takes you to a dark place. The morning comes, you all saddle up the horses and continue your trek along the bank of the Anduin. Now that you've properly entered the Wilderland and you can see the rivers feeding into the valleys and the rolling hills in front of you. And miles off, just a very speck upon the horizon, you can see the trees of the Greenwood. See what awaits you in the Anduin Valley and the Anduin Vales next week. 'Cause that's where we're going to end tonight.
More shadow points.
Oh. God.
Let me cross off the first journey event there.
As soon as we get
Oh,
to
man.
as soon as we get to the King's Hall's fellowship phase.
I mean, we could.
Yeah.
Ease.
But that's gonna be all for us tonight. Thanks for sticking it out with the numerous technical issues we had tonight. Hopefully everything will be smoother next week. I won't say fixed, just smoother. I'll settle for one less technical issue, but it is what it is. So thanks for being here. We appreciate it. We'll see you all next week to continue this campaign. All of our solo streams this week are currently as they are. So I'll catch you on Friday. Matt will catch you on Saturday. Kevin will catch you on Sunday. And that's the whole thing. And then we'll loop back around and kick off things next week with Lindsay with mini paint and chat. So if you haven't caught it, by the way, if you're in our Discord or anything like that, mini paint and chats are back. Lindsay is painting every Monday at 2 p.m.
Hell yeah.
Eastern. So she's currently painting Fig, who is coming along quite well.
Yeah. I'm gonna show her off real quick. Maybe. Do the
Gonna
thing.
try.
Do the thing. Yay!
Ooh.
Oh, almost. You saw it real quick.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
focusing on the hand. We've posted pictures in Discord, so if you want to check that out, go ahead.
I need to post better pictures. Everything is weird with lighting.
Once she's finished, you'll have the bestest pictures.
Absolutely.
Yes, and the paint mixer goes brrrr. That's a fun time.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
It's fun. It's a nice massager for my hand too.
It's a multi-use tool. So, but again, thank you for being here. That's all for us tonight. Thank you so much. We appreciate it. We love you all. Stay proficient.